that meditation that we did for the earth, really opening up through our heart center, sending a beam of pink light down to the earth, nourishing ourselves and nourishing the earth with that energy. And following on from that, we're going to get really earthy with movement. And then we're going to come down towards the ground and we're going to release and relax. So our movement is going to be strong, but also fluid. We're going to bring the arms up above. We're going to swing the hips out to the side. Bring both hands up to the sky. Really reach upwards. Bring the crown of the head to the sky. Spread out through your toes. You could lift the toes and return big toes. Next set, all the way out towards your little piggy toes. Feel your weight now throughout the whole foot. Lift through your arches. Feel yourself grounded. Feel your roots growing down through your feet. And then we're going to release the arms. And we're going to lift upwards, lengthen out. Stretch through waist, back, belly. And then release that. And releasing with a sigh. Imagine releasing all of your leaves down towards the ground. And again, lifting upwards. And then as you breathe out, let's sigh. Oh, how good does that feel? And we're going to stay here and we're just going to ragdoll it out. We're going to come through one side to the other. Relax through your neck. Relax through your shoulders and your arms. And we're coming through one side to the other, that gentle waving. You can begin to bring your hips through one side and then to the other, bending through one knee all the more, and then through the other. How lovely it is to hang out with you all. Whee! Come back into center here. We're going to begin to unwind. Coming back up through low back, your mid back, your upper back, shoulders, your neck, your head. Take your time doing that. I'm merely providing you with a guide. Take your branches nice and wide. We're going to sway our branches out one side to the other. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your hands down. Into figure of 8. Into center. You can place your hands on your hips. Feel the strength within your hips. We're going to bring our shoulder round and down. Walk your fingers down your outside of your leg. You bring the hips into neutral. Bring your hand round. We're going to lengthen through one side of the neck. Relax through both sides of neck as you release through one side. If you want to, you can adjust your grip around the back of your head. Just bring your head onto diagonal there. And then releasing back to center. Release, return the hand. And on the other side, we're going to bring that hand, the shoulder all the way around. Bring the hand all the way down the leg. Keep it low. Hip comes into neutral. Hand comes all the way in towards your ear. Lengthen through the other side. Take that on diagonal. Gently returning into center. Bring your hands around. Coming down towards the ground now. So let me give you the option. You could either join us down on the ground, sitting cross-legged, and we'll meet you there in a moment. Or if you would like to, you could join me in coming into the swaying hip motion. It's a gentle figure of 8. And you can gently begin to work your way down towards the ground. Into squat position. You're going to take that wide stance. Nice, straight back. There's no excess pressure on back. Keep it nice and relaxed through there. You can bring your hands in to Namaste or Genie pose, and you can bring the knees wide to open out and give that nice release through the hips. Well done. So we're recalibrating all the muscles of the body, bringing them back into alignment, the front of the body with the back of the body. And we're assisting digestion at the same time. If you feel to, you can readjust your footing, take it wider, more on diagonal through your feet, or closer together if you'd like more of a lower leg alignment as well. Strengthening through your ankles, releasing and strengthening through tibialis anterior on the front of your low leg, and releasing through the calf muscles on the back of low leg. Well done. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you can place one hand in front of you, one hand to the side or behind you, and just begin to lower your hips down towards the ground. And coming into a cross-legged position or similar. Let me just change this one up just now. Wow. So coming into a comfortable position, and here, I'm going to just let you decide whether you want to tuck something under your hips. You could use something like perhaps a cushion or rolled up blanket. Just popping something underneath your hips to elevate through your hips. And you want to feel the hip bones really press into the ground now. And from that cross-legged position, let's bring the feet out in front. We're going to create that elongated diamond shape through there. Resting into nice straight aligned spine. Feel each individual vertebrae align as the chest is able to open. Activate through your pelvic floor and your abs, and that will allow you to release and relax through the hips and your thigh, the inner thigh as well. And here, we want to come into this forward folding position. We're going to elevate through the rib cage. Keep it open and bright. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to bring the rib cage up and over the top of our feet and about a foot or two in front of us is where you're aiming. At the same time as that, as you fold out of your hips with a straight flat back, you can use your forearms, your elbows to bring the knees closer to the ground. So we're really beginning to release deeply through the inner thigh, through the hips themselves. You shouldn't feel any rounding or excess pressure on your back. It should feel nice and freeing, that chest open feel. So rather than being rounded down here, it's here. And you're very much in control of this movement through your whole body. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, see if you can find a little pocket of space open up for you to deepen that stretch further. And the head comes into alignment as well with the rest of the spine. Good, well done. Take a deep breath here. And as you breathe out, we're just gently going to return, unwinding, and notice how much space you suddenly have when you sit back upwards again. Sometimes when you come out of the stretch is when you realize how deeply you had gone into it. From here, we're going to release through psoas, we're going to release through the front of the hips and the thigh as well. So we're going to maintain that diamond shaped pose here. We're going to lift one knee upwards. First of all, bring that knee in towards your chest and just allow that to really gently massage through your internal organs on that side. So we're just pulsating to bring the rib cage up towards that leg using your biceps. And then we're going to come into center, and you're going to allow the foot to slide away, that back leg to travel out wide. You're going to come into shoulder width apart through your hands, lift the hips up, slide that foot back some more, and creating that nice alignment. You can come down onto your forearms if that's accessible to you there. Keep the hips aligned so neither one is leading down towards the ground. To be able to feel this nice opening through the hip flexor at the front of that extended leg, through here. And also just know that we're releasing through psoas, muscle of the soul. So this is really a mood boosting, it's a mood enhancing stretch as well. Take a deep breath here. As we breathe out, we're just gently going to rotate the hips back round onto the ground and use our forearms and our hands to just lift us back into center. And then bringing that foot back inwards, we're going to create the same on the other side. So this time, allow the knee to fold down towards the ground. And here, you're going to take this foot out slightly wide. On the other side, bring the knee up to the sky. You're going to bring that leg in towards you. And we're just gently going to do a little bit of that pulsating movement there as you draw your rib cage towards your thigh and the thigh towards your rib cage. And you're gently massaging those internal organs and boosting your digestive system. And you'll be amazed just how well you feel after just doing that a few times. And then coming into center, we're going to then come down. We're going to bring this foot away from us, slide it away from you. And from here, we're going to lift up through the hips, slide that foot back, open up that deep stretch through the front of the hip. And you can come down into alignment there with the hips, or you can remain upwards, whichever works best for you. If you have tension through these muscles that we're targeting, just breathing into the stretch. Breathe into the stretch and give yourself permission to release any tension. And slowing down. deep breath here. And as you breathe out, we can gently rotate the hips round and returning back upwards into center. In the center, we're going to bring both legs up towards the sky. We're going to grip on round. And we can bring the knees in towards the chest in towards the knees. And you can rock it out, perhaps back and forward, or maybe side to side, or in a circular motion. And here we're actually releasing through the glutes, but this is also quite releasing for your low and mid back, as well as being mood enhancing, mood boosting, and digestive system boosting as well. And we're gonna release. As things contract in life, so also do they expand. Bring your hands in behind you. We're just gonna gently open ourselves up to the sky, to the wonderment of the universe. Take a deep, nourishing breath in. As you breathe out fully. Deep breath in. Breathe out. One more. Breathing out. Feel all of that love energy and pure joy as it pours out of you. Attracted towards you. Activating every single cell. And as you have so much in abundance, it can't help but to radiate outwards and be shared. Woo! And in that glowing orb of light enveloping you, an invitation to bring perhaps a cushion, a support, maybe a blankie or something off to the side. And here, we're going to come down towards the ground for some deep relaxation. Coming down for some real deep relaxation. And so, little Mercury retrograde moment. Here we go. As we come down towards the ground to rest, feel free to cover yourself up with an extra layer, perhaps a blanket or a nice cozy sweater, something that feels nice for you right now. And as you make yourself comfortable, we could roll down perhaps, tuck your hip bones, tuck your coccyx under, and we're going to come down to one vertebrae at a time. Low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders connect with the mat. Your arms connect with the ground. We can slide one foot away and bring the toes up towards you. And then release that. Slide the other toes away. Bring them in towards you and release that. Full connection throughout the legs. And here we can walk our fingers down to our toes. Allow the shoulder blades to lower with that as well. As we rotate the hands outwards, the palms up towards the sky. And with that in turn, aligning your shoulders. Take a moment to rest. Take a moment to relax. And to replenish. We can bring our chin to our chest. And release that. We can contract through the feet and ankles and low legs, squeeze through those muscles, and then release them. Allow those muscles to descend deeper and deeper into relaxation. As relaxation sweeps upwards through knees, upper legs into your hips, your back, waist and belly, your chest. We can contract the muscles of thighs and hamstrings, squeeze through those muscles. We can contract through the muscles of glutes, squeeze through the glutes and allow them to lift higher and higher up off the ground, higher and higher up into the air. Squeeze through the muscles of glutes, your thighs and your hamstrings. Squeeze through those muscles, and then gently we can release them. Releasing and relaxing down, all the way down, returning deeper down into softness. All the way up through long muscles of back, waist, belly and chest, down through shoulders and arms, wrists, hands and fingers. You can contract through the muscles of back, waist, belly and chest. Squeeze through those muscles. Feel them shorten and strengthen. And then release them. And as you release those muscles, feel the back lengthen, waist releases. Belly eases, each of your internal organs soothed and replenishing. As your chest feels expansive, able to take a deep, nourishing breath in, feel the belly rise with the breath and the rib cage opens wide. In your own time, releasing the breath fully and feel the chest return and the belly returns all the way tumbling down to the ground. And all the way through long muscles of shoulders and neck and up to your head. We can contract now the muscles of shoulders and upper arms and forearms and your wrists and your hands. Form a fist clench, squeeze, contracting through each of those muscles. You could rotate round into a power stance and know that you are stronger than you ever realized. And take that strength deep within and know that that inner strength is there should ever you need it. And let that be an invitation to truly now soften. Releasing down to the ground. Relaxing your shoulders ever more. Upper arms released, the forearms heavy, sinking down deeper and deeper. Your wrists, hands, Relaxing each of the fingers on your right hand. Relax each of the fingers on your left hand. Muscles of your neck. Relax your neck. Allow gravity and warmth to release your neck further. Up onto your head, sweeps relaxation. Relax the back of your head, the sides of your head, the top of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your temples. Relax your eyes. Deep in behind your eyes. Relax your nose, your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Jaw relaxes. Relax your mouth and your tongue and your throat. Relax your ears. Relax your brain. Relax. Relax and allow the simplicity of this present moment to rejuvenate you. Another few breath cycles here. Gradually, you can begin to reawaken, filled with a sensation of deep relaxation, filled with warmth, vitality, positivity, and natural beauty. the beauty of being at ease, of softening. And your next breath in, as you breathe out, you can gradually begin to bring your hands up, one after the other, up overhead. And from here, perhaps taking in a nice big stretch, and maybe a yawn. You can raise your furthest away foot and bringing that knee up towards the sky. As you bring the closest arm up overhead, bring the furthest away arm over the top of your body. Push off with your foot and roll yourself onto your side. Rest here for a moment. Before using your hand to just gently push off, and in your own time returning back upwards to seated position to notice how you feel now. Place one hand in heart space, one hand in sacred life force energy space. And here, in this present moment, we are the last day of Mercury retrograde. Look forward to things becoming simpler, clearer, and more vibrant. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit notifications so you can be informed of when the next video goes up. If you'd like to support the creation of these videos, remember you can head along to patreon.com/Little Egypt Studio, where you'll find a community of other enjoyers of these videos. See you soon. Bye.